Something's wrong with my chat. Hopefully it's just on my end. Thank you for liking the live once again. Okay, I'm hoping that it looks better this time. It's quite problematic. Although I did try to do a similar thing with TikTok. So maybe it's a good thing we didn't do that today, because I wouldn't want all of you to be waiting for me to fix that up. Okay, let's get rid of this. Nobody can read that anyway. And let's bring this over here. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay, it's streaming on YouTube and Twitch now. Okay, where were we? Yeah, the bow tie. So the thing about the bow tie, as I mentioned, where's my brush? Is this the brush? It doesn't feel right to me. I think the flow is, yep, that's the problem. Okay, so the thing I was mentioning about the bow tie was it doesn't pop upward. Okay, you can hear now. Okay, perfect. That's great. To read back what Tunner said, I appreciate it. No worry, no offense was taken. How many likes should I get you? Don't worry about that, just enjoy the live. Yeah, don't worry about that, Tunner. I actually took that as a compliment. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do this. Whoa, 10k is quite a lot. That's gonna be quite difficult. I think this should have been rounder. And it feels like there's a negative space here. So like if I were to fill this whole thing with my magic wand, and we fill it with some color like that. It didn't get some bits, but that's fine. I couldn't see screen, so I'm here now. Oh man, so it's the same thing over on Twitch. I might have to contact support for that. Okay, so that's what I was talking about, like with the negative space. Although my reference is too small, I can't really see like because it looks like there's negative space in the center as well, but I don't know if that's true. 10k, 20k, 50k, no way, that's a lot. After the stream, are you going to do another stream? I'm planning to do a stream tomorrow and on Sunday as well, but doing the same thing. A lot of people seem to like watching me draw a car. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm quite bad at it and they find it entertaining, but I'm glad you find it entertaining. I find it fun actually when I draw things I'm not very good at. It's a learning experience. I get to take you on my process with me learning it, and hopefully some of you learn along with me. Yeah, that's the bow tie. I also like, I don't think I mentioned this, but I really like this design. Tuxedos are so goated. Wait. The center line of this one would be roughly... Oh, I don't need this anymore. You can't see Discord right now? Oh wait, I can open it up. Sorry, I just saw this now. Yeah, go ahead, ask away. Although I will not open that unless you want me to on live. That's really good. I like to draw fantasy creatures. Whoa, that's so cool. I wanted to try drawing more fantasy creatures as well. Something going away from humanoids, because I feel like I do something like that way too often. I like trying something new every now and then, although because of my commissions, my commissioners like to commission me doing something similar all the time, which is like drawing anime-ish looking characters. But I also get it because that's what I'm reliably known for doing. But every now and then I like to try something new. Okay, let me try stretching this bow tie so it fits in the front of the car like it's actually a sticker. This is why I drew it beforehand, so that I can, maybe roughly get a better perspective. Also, I would like to see the fantasy creatures. I want to try drawing. Check your messages. Okay, let's see them. Bam! Oh, sorry. Over on YouTube and Twitch. I'm gonna bring it here so that the comments stay over there, because I know it's gonna look a bit cluttered. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, there is the negative space, but the top looks similar to a crown. Am I mistaken? I actually drew one right now. That's so cool. Feel free to send it in. I love seeing all of your works. Speaking of seeing your works, I have in my Discord server, it's still a private server because I don't really like having to make it public where all sorts of weird people can join. It's still private, so it's just our little community. But I did make a fan art section, and it's so awesome. I get to see everyone's fan art here. Makes me so happy. My bad for bad quality. No, you're fine. I'm just curious if this this tied area here. Sorry, let me fix this for you guys. If this tied area is like, it looks like a crown. I don't know if that's just me or if it's really like that. Okay, wait, where were we? I just sent it to you. I did it in text, or I mean TikTok? Okay, so my references are starting to get messy. Let's organize it a little bit. Hey everyone who joined, welcome. So back to the bow tie. It's a little crooked. Let's fix the tie. There we go. Although I feel like that might be a bit big. I drew it with a texture. I'm sorry. Would you care to enlighten me? What's that? Because what I have in mind is like, I don't know what those are called, but like they have knobs and then you like twist them to make the drawing, although I'm pretty sure I'm wrong with it. Let's make this smaller. No, it's crooked. It's hardly visible actually, it's just like a black blob. Let's bring it back. No, nope. Okay. I shouldn't have deleted my center line, but it's okay. I sent you one more photo. Okay, perfect. Hello! Welcome back, Naru. And thank you, New Zealand Daria. Thank you for the rose and for reposting. Hey, glad to see some more New Zealand people in the chat. That's so awesome. And I like when they tell me random facts about New Zealand. Okay, that's a much better view. It does look something like a crown, and the... Wait, let me keep it here so I see it a little bit better. And bring this down. Yeah, so this part does look similar to a crown, and it extends outward, something like that. And thank you for following. Do you remember me? Of course I remember you, Naru. I especially have an easier time remembering people who do not change their user or their profile picture. Although, that's not to say you shouldn't. Feel free to do what you like, but sometimes you have to jog my memory. Like a while ago, one of my viewers was asking me, do you remember me? I'm like, sorry, no. Hey there, Kai. Okay. Let's bring the center line back, and now I realize it's off center. Let me maybe just curve it a little more, so it's something like that. Let's reduce the opacity. And center it. I don't know if I really need to draw the crowny looking thing, because it's already like going into pixel territory. Can you make the tie a little bigger? Of course I can. I was about to tell you yesterday, can you draw something for me? Sure, although a lot of people are requesting their OCs drawn, so usually what I put in my priority is people whose birthdays are coming or are soon, because you know, like a little birthday gift for my followers. Although I do like receiving your art, and I do my best to get to all of your works. I am a very slow drawer though, so artist. I'm a slow. But it feels weird to call myself that. I'm a slow artist, so I do my best to like rush through it. Is Utical the person that requested just drawing? Yep, that's right. It was his birthday, I think 3 days ago or 2 days ago. Pretty sure it's 3 days ago. Great art of work takes time. You know it. Hi, hello there, Heaven. Siye. Sorry, I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. Feel free to correct me. That's over on YouTube as well. Happy to see an audience there. Welcome. I'd like to welcome my YouTube viewers more often, because I can welcome everyone here on TikTok a lot more easily. My screen is in front of me, so I know whenever anyone joins, it shows me the user and all of that jazz. But I can't see that for YouTube. But I do check it on later, so don't worry. I make sure all of you are appreciated. Does it have 3 dots? I mean, not dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dots. I mean, buttons. Da Vinci didn't make Mona Lisa in 1 day. That is right. From what I studied, because I looked into it some time ago, I heard that he made the Mona Lisa in roughly, I think they said 8 years or 9 years, but then some scholars believe that it might have taken him 11 years, which is crazy. I don't know if I can dedicate that much time to one drawing. That's really crazy. Massive props. And you know, it wasn't even famous until it was stolen much later. Dots are really small, but it's okay. At least I lined them up. Can you check out the drawing that I sent you? Sure. Oh man, let me keep that in there. Because another problem with a drawing tablet like mine, I don't know if it's a Huion thing, or if it's specifically this model of Huion, or all drawing tablets do this, but if I take a tab out of my group of tabs up here, it's difficult to put it back when I want to later on if I release my pen. That's why I put it back, because I don't want to bore you with all the like setups. Darn, it's a bit slow today for some reason. I can't see anything. What if that one drawing ended up turning into hundreds of millions of dollars? That would be super awesome, although unless I put it up as an NFT, I don't think that's likely. Also, I'm curious, because I know we have a lot of artists watching the stream. I'm curious, why do you guys hate on NFTs? Because I will admit I don't know much about the topic, so feel free to educate me, but I hear a lot of artists really don't like NFTs, and they say it's like a lower class of art. Still higher than AI art, but still. The message isn't coming through. Sorry, I can't really see it. Man, it's buggy. Although it's my camera, not my screen. Okay. Hopefully that message comes through soon. What's a NFT? What's it short for again, guys? Let me look it up here. NFT. Non-fungible token, yeah. So basically, it seems like, if I'm not mistaken, feel free to correct me, it's basically like a drawing that people sort of auction and they pay Bitcoin for it. Yeah. Which is Bitcoin. Although don't trust AI overview, it's so so dodgy. Here's something I learned. I don't know if you guys know this, but I learned this very recently. Because you know, AI overview is incredibly, incredibly unreliable. So if you search something, for example, we searched NFT just a while ago, but if you wanted to get rid of AI overview, put a space and put minus AI. And boom, there's no AI overview. Like, did you guys know that? I was so surprised. You can do that? That's amazing. I do know that there are extensions you can add to the browser to remove it entirely, but that is so cool. I was completely dumbfounded. Holy, right? Okay, what does NFT mean? Non-fungible token. It's a unique digital identifier that's recorded on blockchain, used to blah, blah, blah. I don't know about you, but I couldn't understand that. That's exactly why I'm asking. Anyway, let's get back to the drawing. I kinda need AI though. No, you don't. Nah. We were doing just fine without AI, so that means we can do fine just like right now too. At least that's what I believe. I think AI is fine when it's text-based. I think I mentioned this in my other stream. AI is fine as a text-based thing, like the early stages of ChatGPT. Although the text-based ChatGPT now is, I think, better, although that's arguable. It says you have to accept the chat to let me show you my OK drawing. Oh right. There we go. Message request. And there we go. All good. Yeah. But I think we absolutely do not need AI images or sounds, because then that's when it starts distorting our perception of reality. Now, videos and audio recordings, almost any sort of media we see online, we're starting to wonder if it's AI or not, and that's gonna be a problem. Hi everyone who joined. I do see some people who stayed for a while, so thank you for joining this long. Okay, let me erase these buttons a little bit. Booyah. Great. I think the bow still needs to be bigger, huh? Let's reduce the size. Oh, bam. And, oops. And increase the bow's size. Something like that. There we go, it should be done. AI slap, 100%. Preach. Let's see the image. Whoa, that's so cool. That is so cool. You should do the full body. I'd like to see what that looks like. That's awesome. If anyone wants to join my Discord server, by the way, feel free to send me your handle or request my Discord handle. I enjoy seeing everyone in my server, and sometimes they post their works and it's so awesome. You seen my videos, how old do I sound? I never really thought about it. I'm just like, oh, it's that guy. What's wrong here? I think you sound about 19? 19, 20, something like that. Be right back. Sure, take your time. Okay, I think we're good on that. The bow is high. Hold on, we're not good on that. Be honest. No, I'm honest. That sounds like it to me. I will say I'm very bad at estimating age. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. I think we should have to remove this. Anyway, it didn't add much to the drawing. And I think I'm just gonna tilt that a little more. I'm going against my guideline, but I think it makes it look a little bit better. Bruh, that guess is worse than AI. Yeah, I know. I realize it. But you don't sound like a kid, that's for sure. At least to me, I don't know. I can ask my brothers to ask, I'm gonna ask them to see what they think. This one is too thick. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Just fix the windscreen because it's a little bit wonky. YouTube's a bit quieter today. I hope there's no issue. Okay, we're good. Oh, I'm scared if that's the problem. Oh my gosh, it is. Oh, why didn't you guys tell me? 15, by the way. What? No way. Okay. I think we're good with that. I'm just gonna duplicate the drawing because I don't like the pose, so to speak, for lack of a better term. I don't like the pose. I think it can be better. So let's do a more dynamic one. Bring up my references here. Let me expand it. Because I like this one, right? Like it's tilted and it's zoomed in very nicely. And the front has a very, very minimal fisheye effect, which really brings attention to the center of the the center of the car. You know what I mean? So let's give that a shot, and hopefully it looks good. Hi everyone who joined. Welcome. Okay, so let me rename my sketch. And let's try that perspective we mentioned earlier. No way, Jose, that does not look good. Although I feel like it also might be because there's not enough things in the background to sort of indicate. Okay, it's darker now. I'm wondering if you guys saw my reflection, because usually when there's light you can see my reflection. I hope not. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I feel like maybe the reason it doesn't look as good is because there's nothing in the background to sort of indicate it's a tilted look, rather than just terrible drawing skills. So, let me untilt that a little bit. And I don't know if I really want to attempt zooming into the front. We can try it. We have our trusty Control Z to help us out anyway. Just select my bloat tool, and bam! Let's expand this. Especially on this end. Hopefully this helps also with the perspective-y look of it. Fixing up the lines because it looks very not straight. Oh no, I don't think I like that. Oops, sorry, you can't see that very well. What do you think? Yeah, that's a no. I don't think that's that good. Let's keep it like this. I think one of the mistakes I made was I focused on drawing the body of the car way too much, and now it takes away from the front. I think. I'm not too sure on that though. You know, let's draw in the background. Hopefully that helps things out a little bit. Let me go over here and add a gradient. I think a sort of darker hue kind of gradient would work better. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, you can't get that out of the way. Okay, I'd like your opinion on this, so feel free to say what you think about it. Anyway, here, let's go with a sort of darker blue. Although I'll make it lighter than the black color that I'll be choosing for the car itself later on. But maybe the bottom should be a darker blue so that we can have like a spotlight effect from the top of the car. And the top, actually this blue doesn't look too bad to me. But let's see, let's try this. I feel like it looks like it's underwater now. Let's go a little bit more gray. So we get rid of that like underwatery feeling and a blue similar to this. Yep, I think I'm quite happy with that. Now one thing I do like, let me add a clipping mask. One thing I do like in the reference here is the little bit of red that you can see in the bottom. I do like also that it's almost completely black on the top here so that you can see the title, but I really like the red mainly. So let's try to recreate that. But yeah, okay. No, that's too much. Maybe that's a bit too much, huh? Maybe just something like that. Very slightly indicating. And let me bring down the opacity. Okay, I think that works. Okay, now for the time I have been dreading, which is to fully render the sketch. Okay, let's do it. I'm just gonna go in with my lasso tool to try to make straighter lines. So for example, with this, instead of covering it like that, I can instead cover it like that. And I know people who use Photoshop, they would probably tell me that, hey, I can use instead this lasso tool so that it's full on straight lines and I can just draw around something like that. But as you can see, it's problematic, that's one. But also, the thing about the reason I don't want to do that is because the car has some curved bits. For example, here, it's not really straight like that, it kind of curves downward ever so slightly. You can see it here. I could adjust that later on, but I think maybe it's better to do that now. Also has this curved bit. But yeah, maybe I should adjust that later on actually. I admit it made me sound a little bit unknowledgeable. Okay, let's bring this down. And bring that, okay, wait, hold on. Let's fix this one, I did not make it high enough. Okay, here, 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 here. Okay, now it has a very slight indentation here, so I have to make sure to get that right. I didn't do it here, oh no. Okay, I think it will be roughly around here, and then it will indent back outwards. Something like that. Then it will go back in here. I feel like I would make the body of the car separate from the wheels so I can render it a bit more easily. So let's do the body of the car first. It's just a very jagged line, it's okay. We'll refine that later on. For now, we'll just get the main shape. Okay, here. Trying to avoid the tires as much as possible. We're almost done, I think. Pretty sure. Okay, now to get that spoiler, I'm gonna separate that into 2 bits so it has this nice angle there. Okay, I think we're good. Now, should curve a little bit. Then out here, then there. Okay, good. Let's connect it all. We just have this little bit here. There we go. And I think we're good with that. Hi everyone, welcome to the live. A bit slower today, but that's alright. I appreciate everyone who came nonetheless. There will be slower days, and I think that's fine. Especially on a Friday. I know a lot of people would be quite tired. You know what, I think I'll fix it as let me show you what I mean. I want to like add the solid color first. No, it's not supposed to be red. And it can't be a plain black too either. So let's pick a gray. Oh. Let's pick maybe a more bluish gray. I think this, yeah. More grayish though. Yeah, that works. but it does not contrast very nicely from the background. That's okay, we'll take care of that now. Okay, so now we can see the details a bit closer, the hard edges that I was not able to really smoothen out when I was doing the lasso selection. So let us fix that right now. See here, for example, it does not have a very hard edge like that. Let me make my brush a little bit better. And curve it. I wanted to invite some people as guests in my life, because I do know some people prefer to talk rather than constantly typing. I know it's quite inconvenient. Hey there, Tanner, welcome back. Thank you for coming back to join. I think this one I can just round up just ever so slightly. And the rest, I think they are bumpy like that, so we're just gonna leave that. The wheel, however, wheel area, wheel cutout, I'm not sure what you would call this. Here, you rotate this so I have a better angle to flick my wrist and make sure that I can get this a little bit more accurately. And there we go. I'm not sure if we have some OGs from a couple of days ago who know the tea spill curse. I got my tea right here. Not a drop has spilled so far. So far. Although it's now a running joke that perhaps I'm just immune to the curse. Who knows? And there we go. I just got Discord. What do I do to join the Discord? Oh, just send me your Discord username. You can do it in chat, or I could send you mine. Let me see if I could text here. Nope, I can't do that. Anyway, my Discord username is just the melon person, all lowercase, no space. It's just simple like that. I like it. Feel free to just add me, and I'll add you to my art server. Love receiving some new artists. I will say though, it is very quiet over there, because the people who used to be very active, they kind of got busy with their own lives. I totally get it though. Okay, there we go. Okay, we get it right. Let me screenshot this. There we go. And I'll be sure to take note of that till later. Thank you to everyone who's liking the live. I appreciate you. Okay, so we're good with that. Now for the wheels. Oh wait, I realized we're supposed to add that bit in the back. Let me just do that. Maybe like this. And just so that when I do this, yeah, it's already kind of added. I'm going over it many times because I can see like very small discrepancies with the curve. Help, I thought the car was a tiger. At least it looks fierce. Hey, we have 14 people in the live today, and I do see that some people stuck around from a while ago till now. Thank you all for staying. Okay, let's recolor the car, because it's not this dark. It is dark, but not this dark. So let's pick a nice bluish gray. Brings out a lot of details, but I don't want that. We have to make it a little bit darker, because in my reference it's so dark that it's a little bit hard to see the details. Not sure if that's the quality of the image or if it really looks like that. Anyway, Yutuko will correct me. But until that happens, let's pick a nice dark shade. Whoa, chill out. Okay. And I realized that I did this part in the wrong layer. That's okay, it's an easy fix. Let's go back here. And let's get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Wrong layer again. It's not doing the thing I want it to do. I have to go to the layer manually. Because something about Photoshop is... Well, let me make sure that's aligned nicely. Not erase. Yeah, something about... Why am I repeating myself like that? Something about Photoshop is that when you make different layers, so for example here I only have a few layers, but it's enough to show you what I mean. If you have different layers, for example, this layer is the body of the car, this one is this back bit, and this one is the background. Other drawing platforms, sometimes when you like make a line in your artwork, you have to skim through every single layer to find where that line came from and how to erase it. But for Photoshop, for example, we made the line here. If I go to the background layer, I just hold Control and press on the line, and it brings me to the layer where I made that line. So it's very helpful, although sometimes if you want to try that, for example with my sketch here, if I wanted to go to the layer with the body of the car where I added the paint, so this gray bit here that I'm moving around for you, if you go touch the sketch part, it's going to instead bring you on the sketch layer. But it's fine because you can just disable it and then click on the body of the car and it'll bring you there anyway. Although, just be wary of that. I sent the full body of my art. Let's see it. That is so awesome. Take a look at that, you guys. That's so cool. I should make something like that. Okay. I have so many talented artists. Well, maybe not talented because I know a lot of artists take offense to that. I have so many skilled artists in my chat, and it's so awesome. If I could, I would give blush and makeup and hair to my car. I know some people, especially when I went to Australia, lots of people do something like that, but with the eyelashes. I'm not sure if you guys have seen those, that they would like put this on the headlights of the car, where it's eyelashes like this. Something like that. It's always so funny whenever I come across it. Although blush, let's see what that would look like. Hey, what the heck? Sorry, I was just trying something out. But yeah, I have seen this mainly in Australia. Some cars just need touches. Yeah, I guess so. Some personal flair. But yeah, I mainly seen that in Australia. I haven't really seen that in New Zealand. I have seen the thing that they buy it from too. Hey there, thank you for following. My car is meant to be tough, not... You're right. It certainly has the look. I would say a car that looks something like that would be like the older Porsches, maybe? Miatas do feel feminine. Just saying. Okay, I'm going to go with a gradient brush. Airbrush is the term. Whoa, chill out. Thank you to the people who are liking the live. Appreciate you. Okay, let's bring this color in and shift it to be slightly brighter, because I don't want to overdo the lighting. Oh, wrong layer. Again. Okay, I think I'm gonna be watching your live for the whole night, by the way. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping though? Or maybe it's because it's not a school day, I'm guessing. Okay. We're just bringing in a little bit of light from the top, so it looks like it has the spotlight effect. And now I'm just going to bring a darker color in, and then color the bottom. Maybe a more desaturated... Why am I stumbling over my own words? Maybe a more desaturated color. Oh, calm down, calm down. So that it really looks like it's in the void. Correct me if I'm wrong, have you spent 2 nights on this card? Yep. I spent 2 days ago trying to sketch out the car, and now today we're trying to render it mainly. Because I'm not very good at drawing cars, so I had to take a long time to really analyze and then fill in the structure so it looks at least decent. Hey, what do you think, Yutuko, if we have the headlights open? Something like that. Thoughts, what do we have? Okay, you are here. So what do we think about that? Yes, yeah, I feel like it would help make it look more dynamic. Also, I was wrong, I actually started drawing when I was 2 years old, because I saw a lot of scribbles in my diary. Well, drawing for 7 years, by the way. That's awesome. Looks dominant. Yeah, it does make it look more powerful. That's so awesome. I meet a lot of people who drew for a long time. I never really took drawing seriously until 6 years ago. And even then, I took so many little breaks because I sometimes get frustrated with it. Let's bring this color in because I know it's a dark color, and let's bring it up so we can have an even lighter color. I'm testing something out. Maybe in the bottom it shouldn't be this dark desaturated color. Let's get rid of that real quick. Maybe it should be a dark saturated color. So let's give it a shot. Let's bring it a bit closer to the blue. Sorry, you can't see that. Let's bring it a bit closer to the blue because a while ago we brought it closer to the grays, which is over here. But I'm thinking to bring it closer to the blue. Something like that. And ooh, too blue. Maybe something like this. Wait, I think the headlights make it better. I thought so too. But I'm waiting on Utico's response for that. Oh, calm down. I'm not sure if that's visible in YouTube because maybe it's my drawing tablet that's having a problem. It's 9:05 in... Wait, what's NSW? I feel like I have an idea, but then I'm afraid of making myself look stupid, so feel free to just say what that might be. Right now, I have to get to bed before I pop my eyes. New South Wales, I knew it. Okay, I promise that's what I had in mind. I'm not even joking. Okay, so you're Australian, that's cool. Okay, bye. See ya. Thank you for watching this far. Hey, Utico, you haven't responded. Okay, nothing. You there? Hello? Okay, we'll wait for him to respond. Until then, I think I'm going to cut this bit out so that I can do it similarly to what I did here, where I can keep it 2 separate layers like that, make it organized. At least I tried. I like your drawings. Thank you, Riku. I don't normally draw cars though, so if this looks nice, I'm happy about that. I did want to try drawing cars for a long time now, so when Utico actually asked me to draw a car, I'm like, yes, let's go! I really wanted to do that. You might be wondering, why don't I just do it on my own? Like, just draw the car, who's stopping you? I've been doing commissions for a very long time, so I didn't really have much time to do what I wanted to do, and that's fine. Like, it depends on your goals. My goal at the time was to just calm down, was to just like get that dough, you know, from commissions. But then after a while, I kind of got bored of it very recently, actually. That's why I started live streaming, so I can hopefully draw what I like and just get paid off of TikTok or YouTube. But then now I'm kind of just doing it for the love of the game because TikTok doesn't really like to pay me unless it's like very, very little, and YouTube doesn't like to pay me. Twitch doesn't like either. So now I'm just doing it for the love of the game because I've met so many sweet, sweet people here. Really kind all the time. And it's really fun to just stream and then chat with them. Y'all are really kind. And you have really amazing drawings. Sometimes I see them, I'm like, what? Why are you in my live stream? I should be appreciating your art. Thank you for liking the live. Okay, so this is where we're at so far. I could erase this a little bit, so... Or I could just draw the wheels in front of it, perhaps. Whoopsies. Okay, yeah, let's probably do the wheels in front of it. Okay, it seems that Uticle isn't here right now, and that's okay. If he left the live, I'm just gonna ask him in the DMs if he likes the headlights open. Although I will say that if we do not determine that now, it'll make the rendering process a little bit harder because something that I want to explain here, let me get a separate layer, is if I wanted to make the headlight shine, so for example if it was shining like that, I know that it was going to hit certain surfaces differently. So for example here, it's going to make it shine something like that, especially because you know it's metallic, it's gonna shine like that. And here also, it's gonna shine sort of like that. You know, it makes different... my hair is wet. I wish I was bald. I sometimes think that and I realize how chopped I would look. Also, hey Nobby. Nobby is one of the people I'm talking about that the drawings are so amazing. And it just makes me wonder like, whoa, what are you guys doing in my life? I should be supporting you. Like, their drawing skills are so much more superior to mine and they're incredible. If anyone is interested in that kind of art, I highly recommend checking him out. Nobby has a very nice sort of manga-ish, that's the best I can explain it, art style. Really cool. I highly suggest checking him out if that's what you like seeing. Yeah, so if I had the headlights, it's going to make the lighting look a little bit different. That's why I'm curious if he's okay with headlights or not. Another thing it would do is because I'm pretty sure this is separated into two bits, like the upper bit and the lower bit. Thank you. Nah, I'm just saying the truth there, Nubby. Something like this. Yeah. Yeah, like that. It would like reflect on the bumper a little bit as well. That's why I'm saying that unless we get confirmation sooner, it's gonna be a little bit hard to determine on how I should make the lights, but it's okay. For now, maybe we can make the general lighting, and from there we can figure out what to do. Let me lower my sketch's opacity. Is this my sketch even? What is this layer? Okay, it has nothing. Okay, let's go to my sketch. Yeah, let's keep this reference so I can show him later. Yeah, that's my sketch. Let's lower the opacity so I know what I'm doing and what I'm adding to the drawing. Now to add the wheels. So I want to go back here and make it darker. Like extend the darkness. Hi everyone who joined. My sister has a really cool art style like hers. No way, that's so awesome. Darn. People with manga-ish art styles have such great compositions. I don't know if she has an art style though, she just makes random art not very often, my sister. That's, I mean, if you could recognize it's hers, then I would say that's an art style. I don't know, that might be a bit subjective though. Okay, let's bring this opacity down. Why isn't it? Okay, there we go. And let's color in the wheels. I'm not gonna leave it fully black because I know it's gonna be lighter later on, but I'm just leaving it black so that I can see the differences between the colors. I could have made it red or yellow so that I can separate it all of it together, but making it black because the overall composition of the car is mainly black, it helps me sort of gauge it better. So that's why I'm picking black. Oh, I have to go eat lunch. Oh wow, the time difference. It's 11 p.m. over here. Bye. See ya. Enjoy your lunch, Thunder. Hey there, Hefty. Glad to see you back. Okay. Let's try drawing the wheels. I have to go eat. Bye. See you, Thunder. Thunder is a great, very supportive person over on YouTube. Because I know my TikTok audience cannot see my YouTube and Twitch comments, so sometimes I want to explain it, otherwise it makes me look, I don't know, schizophrenic. But yeah, Thunder has been here watching my lives, I think since the very beginning, so it's really awesome seeing them come back every now and then. Maybe not even every now and then, like almost every time I live stream. Really appreciate people like that. Although I do know not everyone can do that, that's why I really appreciate when people actually do that, you know? Because not everyone has time to allocate out of their day to watch a live streamer like myself. So it's really sweet when they do try to make time to see me. Okay. Now we go to the bottom. Okay, I think we're good on that. Oops, wait, I accidentally removed that message, but whatever. Yeah, it's sometimes a bit glitchy like that. Especially with streams. Streams seems incredibly glitchy. I was watching your lives since you started drawing the car. Yep, I do remember that you were there, I think. Ooh, I think that was 2 days ago. So thanks for sticking around. I'm glad. I'm always happy to see reoccurring viewers. It's fun also because like we sometimes have like sort of inside jokes. I do know that Lou and Utical aren't here today, it seems, but they usually join my lives. We do have an inside joke about spilling tea. Oh, and also Misty. Misty hasn't been joining my lives for a while, so I might want to check up on her. Make sure she's doing alright. Because we're like that here. We're all friends. We're a little friend group online. Everyone is sweet and supportive. At least my audience is. I'm not even sure why, because I do hear stories where people are like, hey, I live streamed and the people there are creeps, or I live streamed and the people there, they're like saying the meanest things. I don't know, I got really lucky. I have never experienced that. I only have the sweetest viewers ever. They're always so kind, they're always like complimenting my art and being supportive. I don't know how I got so lucky. Thank you guys for being here. And not just on TikTok either. Like I got a viewer on Twitch, which is very difficult, so I was kind of surprised, not gonna lie. But I got a viewer on Twitch, and then was really kind as well. And all of my viewers on YouTube are super duper sweet too. My friend said it looks good so far. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Hey there, Garden of Eden. Thank you for liking the live. I'm curious, to the people, because I do sometimes call out the names of the people who watch my live stream. I'm curious, whenever a creator calls out your name when you watch the live, do you like kind of get annoyed because now you feel like you're obligated to watch? Because I think that is an actual problem some people have. Hi there, V, thank you for following. I think it's fine when you call them out when they follow, because I mean, they followed you, so I think they're cool with you seeing them. But for example, someone just joins the live and then the live creator's like, hey there, insert name here, thank you for joining the live. I heard some people really don't like it because now they feel like they're obligated to stay, otherwise it's awkward, especially when they're like the one viewer that stayed. I don't know though. I don't really watch live streams, ironically. I just do them. And luckily people do watch, so it still baffles me. It's very fun. I'm glad you guys do watch. Just allows me to continue doing it. I'm not even paid to do it. I just like doing it. I'm sick. No! I hope you feel better. The weather here has been crazy. It's like really cold sometimes and really hot sometimes, although maybe that's just my area. Listen, I'm listening. Preach, preach. Go on. Spill the tea, what's happening? Revu. I'ma follow because I like your voice, so yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm still like kinda shocked when people say they like my voice. I'm like, me? For real? Car, yeah, that's a car. At least it looks like a car. Cause I struggle drawing cars, so people are like, yeah, that's a car. I'm like, yes, let's go, it's a car. It doesn't look like, I don't know, a potato with wheels or something. Driving in my car right after a beer. Darn, that sounds great. I don't know about you guys, but you know how you go on night drives, you know? Just driving when the world is silent and the air is so cold, you open your window and the cool air blows on your face. Man, that's so great. Something about being on a car ride brings so much relaxation to me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm open to hearing because I do know some people don't like car rides, which is interesting to me because I thought everybody liked car rides, but to each their own. Okay, now the wheels are similar to color to the body of the car, so let's make it darker. Even darker. I want to make the wheels so dark, actually, that I don't have to do the details, huh? Every time I drive at night, if I hit an animal, I say, well, they should have listened to their mom. I mean, you're not wrong. What are you doing on the road? Okay, according to my reference here, we have the white, I don't remember what those are called, like the wheel caps, I believe? Darn. Not my fault they got drunk at the bar in the trees. I'm pretty sure they're called wheel caps or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm very bad with cars. The only way you can make me like a car is if it looks nice, and if it has a nice vroom vroom sound. Boom! I like the car already. So, and my taste in calm down, PC. Chill out. My taste in cars, I like vroom. I like cars that look sort of like they're armored, you know? So super geometric looking, looks like they can withstand good force. So I love like the newer Corvette Stingrays. I know a good car sound, 100%. You know when people like destroy their engine? Or, I'm not sure what the thing in the back's called. The thing which makes the exhaust. Sometimes they destroy it so that it makes like a vrooming sound, but it doesn't sound nice, it just makes the car sound unhealthy. It makes it sound like the chain smoker of cars. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself nicely here, but that's what it sounds like to me. It does not sound cool at all, it just sounds unhealthy. Cap. What's cap? What did I say? Sorry, because I think the messages are a little bit late sometimes, so sometimes I'm confused on what people are referencing. Let me make the top a little bit straighter. Hi everyone who joined. I like the sound of broken cars. What? Really? I don't. Like the sound of a healthy car. Unless you're a mechanic, then stuff are starting to make sense. Because then that's like hearing the sound of money. I wanted to become a car mechanic. Ironically, you can like see that I'm not very knowledgeable with cars, but I love cars. They're super duper cool. Quite the feat of engineering. Like, you're telling me that we got a bunch of stuff over the years and made something like this? It has an AC, it has a radio, it has heated seats and all of that. That's so awesome. I wanted to be a mechanic, although I don't know how. Yeah, like two drunk people going to one another, going bang bang, wheel rolling, and yeah. Are you good? What part of New Zealand are you in? I'm in Auckland, towards a bit more on the north side. Actually, I moved here not too long ago. I used to be in the CBD, although I like it here so much better, because in the CBD, I mean, it's the CBD, it tends to be very noisy. They keep like, the fire trucks keep on blaring, and man, it's so annoying. OMG, we kinda like twins. I mean, if you say so, that's awesome. Let's go. We're twins now. I'm also in Auckland. Let's go. Okay. I see what you mean. Haha. So something I don't like is here the white part extends all the way to the top, and then here it's like just in the bottom there. That's not right. So I'm pretty sure the wheel would be visible a little bit in this end, so let's give that a try. Just roughly erase it, because the wheel cap is indented into the car. I think it's not popping outward, so we'd be able to see the other side of the wheel. I'm from Hamilton. Oh man, that's quite far. Hamilton is hold on, let me think. I'm still new here, so bear with me. I'm pretty sure Hamilton is the place that is between, what's the name of the other? It's between Auckland and Wellington, right? So it's at least closer than Wellington. Lots of people in my family are up north. It's nice here. And it's, from what I heard, it's safer here. I'm not sure how true that is, though. Let's bring this color in, and then fix this here gap that I can see. Let's make the smoothing higher. Some people are asking me, why is it like your brush is lagging? If I were to demonstrate. For example, I draw like this, and you can see like the tail of the brush is like desperately trying to catch up with the nib. And then if I remove the smoothing, it's just like that. Like, it doesn't have to catch up. The reason that I make it slow down like that, some people thought it's lagging, it's not. But what's happening is it makes me have more control of my lines. I can get more, I guess, better looking curves like this, rather than if I were to remove the smoothing and try to make the same line. You can see how wonky that looks. It doesn't look nice at all compared to this. You can see the way my hand shakes. I have quite shaky hands, so I do up the smoothing quite a lot and very often. It's 1 hour away from Auckland. Well, Auckland is a very big place. I mean like from the CBD, because I think we went to, if I'm not mistaken, what's wrong with me? If I'm not mistaken, Hamilton is around the place where Mount Maunganui is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm still really bad at remembering these places, but I think it's around that area. We went there one time, and it was like a 4-hour drive, which is crazy. I like drawing, let's go, me too. You said it right. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit of shading here Okay, tell the wheels apart from the car. I'm also gonna add a little bit of highlight maybe. Just ever so slightly. Have you eaten a steak with cheese pie with sausages shoved inside? Is that a thing? No, I have not. Let me select this and make some highlight. Ooh, no. It's way too bright. Something like this, although maybe a bit more in the center. Yep. This doesn't look good to me. Let me erase it a little bit. No. Something more like this, or actually, hold on. Sorry, I look so confused and lost right now. Does that help? I don't know. It does give it a little bit of dimension, but ever so slightly, but I'll take it. No, it's something you can make. I've thought never even crossed my mind to make that. Okay, let's bring this up. Okay, I think the curve here is too pointy, so let's get rid of that. Oh man, my mom said get to bed. Oh, that's alright. It is getting late. It is 11:27. Darn. I was thinking maybe tomorrow we live stream in the morning. I don't know if that's good with you guys. Feel free to tell me what times you prefer. Don't forget to include your time zone because I do know a lot of people are from different places, especially on YouTube. But feel free to include your time zone. Tomorrow I was thinking to go live stream a little bit earlier. Like around, like, I guess 1 p.m., something like that. Ever so slightly daily and nightly. Good night. See you, Hefty. I got no school. Me neither. I'm on sem break. Yeah. I don't like school. I'm so bored, man. School is so darn boring. I try to talk to people too. I guess though it's in my department that they're like this. I tried to talk to them, but then they kinda just well, who goes on at 1 p.m.? I don't know, but TikTok is telling me that from like 10 in the morning to like 1 p.m. that's a great time to go live stream. I go on at 3 p.m. Let's give that a try maybe tomorrow. Try 3 p.m. Okay, I don't like this one now. Let's fix it. Darn, I think streaming is really taking a toll on my PC. So, if I do get a bit more successful where TikTok or YouTube or TikTok is not really paying me. It just gives you like little rewards sometimes, and they're like cents. I think people mainly get money from donations on TikTok, but if I do get a bit more successful, I'm thinking to get a better PC so that you guys don't have to keep seeing it lag like this. Hold on. I think I'm going out of my sketch a little bit. I don't know if it looks better when I show the back of the tire like that. I think it does. Gives it more dimension. Let's raise it a bit. No, I don't. It's kind of like poking out. Okay, fair enough. So let's get rid of that. There we go. I think it just lacks shading, probably. Let's give it a try. Let's try shading this. Get my airbrush. I also appreciate people who would try to correct me with my drawing. Don't worry, I don't find it offensive at all. I actually prefer to be corrected so that I know... Okay, there we go. So that I know that I'm at least doing a better job. I like listening to the advice. And even if I had something better in mind, I would say it anyway. Like, I'm not gonna gatekeep it. Hi everyone who joined, welcome to the live stream. I will admit, sometimes I say hi everyone who joined instead of saying their names because either their names are vulgar, though that's not very common, or I am trying not to pronounce the names because I'm very bad at that. Okay, I wanted to make like the inner part of the rim here. Wait, I don't think I'm making sense, am I? But I'm trying to like make the inner part of the wheel where the lines kind of protrude outward from. That's why I tried to add this white line here to give it that illusion, but I don't know if I really like that. Anyway, we can fix it on later. I feel like I'm blabbering a little bit. I think that tends to happen when I'm starting to feel tired. But we trudge forward, because the live stream is only 1 hour and 30 minutes in. We usually do live streams 2 hours long. I wish I could turn my camera on in TikTok. You can? Why not? I can do it just fine. Does TikTok like not allow you to? Okay, we'll leave the wheels like that. And oh, my poor little PC. Okay, I think now we can move on to the windscreen and the windows on the side. So let's do that. I'm going to pick the polygonal. I promise I know how to pronounce this. What's wrong with me? Polygonal? You know what? I'm gonna stop embarrassing myself. I promise I know how to pronounce it. Oh man. We take the straight line selection thingy. Yeah. We make straight line selections. Although I think it's a bit more curved here, because we have the curve going on there. You need I don't know how many followers. What? No way. Really? I didn't know that. That's annoying. I wanted to stream with OBS on TikTok so that my TikTok viewers are like merged with my YouTube and Twitch viewers. Hey, we have someone on Twitch. Hi. Anyway, what I was trying to say was so that you can like see their chats here, see the little me talking there. See, that's she talks to my like typing sounds too. See, but you know, so it's like you all see the same thing. Otherwise, it makes me look biased. But yeah, TikTok has like a follower limit for that or something. I don't know, man. TikTok is so annoying sometimes, but it gives me the nicest viewers. Oh yeah, I saw another Kiwi in chat. Hi Kiwis. I think it should be a bit darker actually. Made it lighter, not dark. Ooh, that's really blue. Do I like that? I don't know. I think I don't mind it. Although I do know there's a separation going here, so I like to call myself the best content. What do you mean? Sorry, I feel like what you might be saying is so obvious, but then I feel sort of sleep deprived that I'm not really getting it. Okay, let's get rid of this. Yeah. Now we have the 2 different windows. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna attempt to make highlights, although I'll do that in a separate layer in case I screw up. When I join a live, I'm basically the best content. You know what? I'm not even gonna argue with you on that. I think you're so right. Because, first of all, you made quite a few conversations, especially for me, because I'm bad at starting conversations. And aside from that, the conversations you start are quite unique, so it's not like boring. Okay, let's try adding the highlights. Okay, I have a lighter color selected. That feels too stylized for me, and I don't think I like that very much. I'm the best. I got like so much stories from different lives. You watch lives often? I actually don't. Maybe that's why my content is not that nice, because I don't really have reference. Let's highlight the top of the windscreen as well. Whoopsies, wrong brush. Something like that, I guess. Though it looks too stylized. I don't know about you guys. Let me undo that extra line I did. I think that looks a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. Windows here, I don't know if I even need to really add reflections. We can very slightly add one. Something like this. Something like that. No, I think that's too much, honestly. Let's not do that. Let's not pick a darker color. Why is it? Oh, that's why. Okay, this doesn't look nice. Let's get rid of this entirely. Alright, wrong lasso. I promise I know what I'm doing, hopefully. I had this old account name. Yes, it did. It had so much followers because I was the host content. Darn. Rock on. Highlight here maybe. Sneezing just a spot. And then maybe a bigger highlight. Something like this. Perhaps. Let's give it a try. Wrong one again. Let's pick a darker one like this. I think that kind of works. Whoa. Gee, my poor little PC. Sadly, I got a ban from me swearing multiple times. Oh no! Darn, that sucks. I realize this highlight is a bit wonky. I don't like that. We do not take wonky. And this is for a follower. And I don't want to give mid art to my followers, you know what I'm saying? The other drawing that we were doing, since we have newer viewers, I think I have to pull that up so that you know what I'm talking about. Let me just fix this up a little more. Okay, let me pull that up. This one, I think? Nope, doesn't. Okay, yeah, this one. This was my other follower's artwork. She gave this to me and then she was like, I hope somebody can draw this. I'm like, say less, let me do that. And this is where we were at so far until my other viewer wanted me to draw a car. That's why we're drawing a car rather than this. But I've been working on this for quite a while because I don't want to give very lame mid art to my followers. Like, they're supporting me. At the very least, I should be nice enough to make great art. I like that. Thank you. Wait. Let me change my profile picture to smashing. I mean my profile to smashing. What do you mean? What that means? I say that often in my life and I'm afraid I might look like an idiot. I don't know if you guys know that thing I'm referencing where the kid is like, oh, he's a YouTuber, cool. I'm not sure if you guys knows I'm not sure if you guys know that kid that's like what that means. You know, it's that one video where this guy is going in for an interview to apply for a lawyer position, and then basically all of his answers come from a kid telling him what to answer, and then when she's like, can you like process or archive document, he said, what that means. So that's basically what I'm referencing. Sorry, I went off on a little bit of a tangent there, but just wanted to clarify what I was meaning by that, because I feel like some people might be leaving because they're like, oh, look at this idiot. Okay, let's take this bit and let's make it highlights it a little bit more, because it's like the top part of the card. So let me get this light here. Yeah, something like that. Now we're going to reselect it, but invert the selection. So instead of coloring this part, it colors everywhere else. And I'm gonna pick the darker color from here, and then go over it ever so slightly to raise it a bit more. But it's a bit exaggerated. So I'm just gonna bring the main body color and then go over it one more time to sort of ease that exaggeration. Done. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. I know that guy. My best friend, she's shown me like his music video. I'm not sure if you know it, like the no, don't touch me there. I'm not sure if you know. And now I just look like a weirdo. I hope you know. I think he's what do you call those? Sorry, my mind's blanking out a lot today. He's a... Yes, you know, thank you. I'm pretty way off. Yes, okay, thank you. You know, thank goodness. I know, no swear. Okay, yes, good, okay, I got it right. Oops. Let me break this like a bit darker. Ah, I remember watching them. Do you know how to add people up? You mean like as friends on TikTok? I feel like the difference between the color here and here is too different. You know what I mean? Whoa. Calm down, PC. I love my PC. I've had it for like 8 years. No, like put them up on live. Oh, you mean like where they like it's similar to like a FaceTime? Is that what you mean? Because I've been wanting to do that, but then every time I try, TikTok gives me a hard time. Yeah, you know, let me try. If you want me to try it with you. It's wrong brush, that's why it kept giving me that error. This one thing I really don't like, sometimes I press S instead of Control S, and then it brings me to the stamp tool. And I don't want to use the stamp tool, but it gives me the stamp tool anyway, and it keeps giving me this error. So you just have to repick your brush and it'll go away. Although I'm not sure if many people use Photoshop, so I don't even know if that advice is helpful. Okay, listen, try. Send a request. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh my gosh, it worked. Cool. Hi there, Kiwi. More Kiwis. It keeps loading on my screen though. Can I move this? Hold on. Can't move it because I prefer it to be upper, like in this area, but alas, it's down there. At least for me, I don't know for all of you guys. But if you prefer it that way, that's cool. Huh, I can't hear anything. Wait, try again. My volume was down. Oh, there we go. Hello. Oh my gosh, wait, are you Filipino? Oh. Because I thought you said wala. Ah, Samoan, that's so cool. Because, Maori. That's so cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably said it wrong. Thank you. Is that how it's pronounced? because... Oh, okay. Because I do know I'm very bad at pronouncing Maori pronunciations. One time, someone was telling me what grandfather was in Maori, and said it's like koro. And then I'm like saying koro. He's like, you're saying it wrong. Yeah, he kept telling me you're saying it wrong. I'm like, I don't know how to say it, I'm sorry. Thank you for following, sad face emoji person. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Oh. I'm so... Oh my goodness. You better charge that. Oh man. Although maybe your battery is old, because I do know the older batteries tend to do that. I don't want to share. No, don't touch me there. All I need to know is this one simple rule. I remember I saved that song. It's actually quite a bop. Yeah, my best friend actually recommended to me. Darn, your confidence is something else. I'm not confident like that. Yeah. That's the name I know them by, The Boys. Yeah, Juicy. Are you sure about that? Oh, I have to add highlights out there. Oh. Render. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, over on YouTube. Can't hear it, but we're talking with the followers on TikTok. Sorry, you guys are missing out. Darn, you gotta go charge that. That's alright. I mean, we're going live tomorrow again anyway, so... And I love my phone so much. Okay, sure, go on. I love my phone so much. I do not even like make it go past sorry, what? Yeah, hopefully your phone's okay, because I know that's not healthy for its battery. I love my phone so much, I don't let it go below 20%. Ooh, my poor little PC. Okay, there we go. I hope it's... because streaming is quite heavy on it. And it's streaming through YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So take a toll on it. Ooh, I do like the way that affected the car. Let's try to hear. Yeah, I bet as well. I'm pretty sure. Let's go to this part here, because I know I have to render that. Oh, I do it all the time actually, because sometimes I don't like have the energy to reply. But my friend is... Yeah, go on. Mm-hmm. Darn. I don't really even call my friends that much. I'm usually like busy. Yeah, sure, go for it. Ha, which I'm sure is very safe. Definitely. Oh, lag. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Hi, people who join. I still would not recommend that. Uh, I think because it might be a safety hazard. I mean, you could. Although a lot of houses, especially in New Zealand, are made to be aesthetically pleasing because the market for housing is really, what would you say for that? Like, not expensive, but it generates a lot of revenue, so they have to appeal to a wider audience. I don't think many people like nets in their windows. Okay. Oh yeah, I did notice that. I mean, you do you. Go for it. Yeah, go for it. I wanted to narrate some stories as well, but then I'm like afraid that it might bore people. Yeah. Yeah, let's not do that one then. Because I do know, or... Yeah, let's not do that one then. Hey there, Ghost, welcome back. Because I do know a lot of my viewers, especially on TikTok. Oh, darn. Managed to find the charger? Darn. That's strange. Hi, Misty, welcome back. Sorry, go on. Oh, jeez. Oh, by the way, Sorry. How many views on TikTok? Right now we have 6 views. It is inaccurate? Why? Really? I thought it was quite accurate. Oh yeah, it does freeze a lot, so it might be more viewers, but I'm unsure. If anyone else wants to join the chat, go for it. I'm always happy to hear you. Oh, really? It says 6 on my end, so I'm not sure. Interesting. Oh my god. I immediately like facepalmed, like, oh my gosh. Sure, like what? Mm. Oh, by the way, anyone else who wants to join the chat, go for it. I'm always open to hearing you. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, typing. Yeah, I get it. My typing speed is not very good either, especially on live. Oh, it can't keep up. Darn. Ah, that's so annoying. Oh man, where does this end? I think around there? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, the lives are really buggy like that. I wanted to, but I'm shy. Oh no, don't be shy. We welcome everyone here, and the community here is super, super chill. Let's not freak them out, okay? Wait. This one is too high. I have to bring this one down. Oopsies. Why? Oh, really? My English ain't that good. I'm sure it's great. I met a lot of people with difficulty speaking English. It's totally fine. Okay. I'm happy with the progress we made today, because we're about to close quite soon. But we made some good progress today. I'm happy with the rendering, how it went so far. Let's try the headlights again. Yeah, it doesn't look good to me either. It just like protrudes outward too weirdly. Yeah. I think I think the thing I can do to fix it is if I show the rim. Oopsie. If I show like the rim. Yeah, I mean in theory I kind of am. Okay, there we go. I think that helped. Did it? I think it helped a little bit. At least it doesn't look like it's really protruding outward too much. It feels like it's in the tire. Okay, one more thing I wanted to do. Because I prefer drawing like that. And also it's nighttime here. I mean... yeah, I know, but... I mean, to... yeah, I know that, but not everybody in my... not everybody in the... not everybody in the live are really, local either, so sometimes I have to explain. I got a few people, mainly from Australia as well, but had some people from the US, Bangladeshis, got a couple of Bangladeshis on YouTube, got some Pakistanis as well. It felt the same to me. Hi everyone. I just pulled an all-nighter. That's probably the latest I spent. What do you mean, what type of? It's like an all-nighter. Literally, like, staying up all night. Until I could sleep like 2 nights later. The education system forced me to be like that. Ooh, oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, wait, what's happening? Oh man. Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. Uh, I don't know if it's buggy for you guys on YouTube. Okay. I don't know on YouTube or Twitch if that's the same, because TikTok you see me from the behind the scenes, but YouTube and Twitch they're basically screen captures. So I hope it's all good. Sorry for you guys who had to see that. It looks so irritating. Yeah, pretty much. They see it like from my screen and what thing. No, I don't think so, because there are some things that we see here, and it's a problem with my drawing tablet, not my PC. Alright, there we go. I think that's pretty good to me. I don't know, because I'm still not fully locked in on the dimensions of the car. I do play games, of course. Although, I'm a bit busy, so I don't play them too often. I feel like I could be more productive with my time. Okay, let's get rid of this. I mean that's great. At least you have time to, I guess, improve or do something productive. I sound like a grandma saying that, but I swear it's like so fulfilling. I mean, they're not wrong. It will help out in the long run. Darn, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to add some shading down here as well to, oh man, it's bugging too much. I think I have to end this soon, but I'm going to add a bit of shading here. And make sure it's in the right layer so we don't keep making the same mistake. Yes. Oh man, I am also kind of in my living room. That's why sometimes it's a bit noisy. Yes, okay, I'm happy with this. We're gonna leave it at that. I think we will be making a background for the car to actually be driving on something, like a road or something. Something sort of like this. But we'll work on that. Yeah, so the road also has to be in an angle. It's mainly on the viewer who requested this drawing, so I don't really have... I want to consult them first. But yeah, I think we'll end the live here today. Uticle. He's actually one of the viewers who stays quite long term. I'm gonna leave it here today, guys. Thank you for coming along with me. Sorry, it's really buggy. Hopefully next time we go live, we can do it similar to the setup in YouTube, where there's a mini-me and there's the text over there. Sorry, Navi. But I'll try to fix the bugs so that it's not as annoying and chaotic like today, and we'll see if I can try to make it similar to the YouTube stream, because I do know that from the poll over on TikTok, oh man, I'm sorry, we're closing, but I'll accept this request. Sorry, we're closing really soon. Yeah. I do like to add some backlighting, but that'll be for tomorrow. Sorry, we're closing soon. Did I say something? I'm so confused. Oh yeah. It's so awesome. I love it. No, I feel like it might be just the shading. You tell him. Rock on, let's go. Okay, let's not do this, guys. Let's not do this. Otherwise, I'd mute you. Let's not do this, okay? Oishi is coming together great. Thank you. Thank you. Oh man, I hear the Australian in your accent. That's so awesome. So I think we're gonna leave this here today. We'll work on, hey Yutiko, since you're here, what do you think of having the headlights on? Because we tried it without. This is what it looks like without the headlights. Does look, I guess, a bit more fierce maybe? But this is with the headlights on. What do we think? Yes. Okay, let's go. Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's common to think that. But anyway, thank you for coming along this far, people on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Hopefully next time we go live, can fix the bugs and lights on. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. It makes it more dynamic. Yeah, hopefully you can fix the bugs and TikTok can have a similar view to YouTube where you have the mini-me and the setup with the comments over there, but I'm not sure if TikTok will allow me to do that, but we'll see. Thank you guys for watching this far, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! Thank you. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have some more guests. Thank you for